Welcome back, it's Matthew, and now it's 21:48 p.m. here in the UK, the 11th of the 3rd, 2017. Been very busy this afternoon, but I'm going to now show you some webcams in Mexico as well, some live cams. So I hope everybody's okay, and let's get on with the images. Here is the first Mexico cam piece of footage that you can see, a live cam. Now, the thing is, we are seeing these crazy coloured skies, this silvery haze, and also the blue and the red reflections in the skies. You can see this on the sea as well. It's just basically reflecting everywhere, isn't it? And again, it's very dark time of the day. And I've been looking at other documentaries this morning, this afternoon and stuff, and I mean, the thing is, people are starting to go crazy, aren't they? I mean, law and order and things, it's just basically it's all upside down now, isn't it? Things are getting worse, aren't they? Government and the powers to be, they're just pressing all the buttons now to cause lots of trouble for us, the public, and all over the world. Military, the police, I mean, everything is all just up the wall now, isn't it? It's all very strange. So we're going to go to another image, but the thing is, though, the skies are, as I said before, they're just being sprayed every single day now, aren't they? I mean, you can see the trash they're throwing up there in the atmosphere. And it's also causing us to be affected by this. Dizziness, sweating, illnesses, flu-like symptoms. I mean, headaches, constant headaches. I've had an email of a gentleman this afternoon, and he says that he's getting headaches every time when the sun rises. He's getting this strange feeling in his head. And also, he's been going to the doctor, they've just been pumping him with tablets and things, and he swears blind it's the chems, because when the chems are being sprayed, he's starting to get a serious effect with his nasals, and his eyes are stinging, and he just doesn't feel right. But again, big pharmaceutical stores around the world, and NHS, and here in the UK, they're just pumping out medication to people, don't they? They just want our money. It's just a big money game, isn't it? All of it. Propaganda, the news media, it's all a hoax, just to keep our eyes down, to hide the truth of what's going on up in the skies, and also what's going on around us. We're just basically being vacuumed in a small space and our eyes wide shut. You know, people walk around and they're just basically in this dream state where they're just basically constantly worrying and panicking. They put fear on the telly to basically keep you from waking up from the situation. There's many people that have woken up to the reality of life now. And also, I mean, there's many people that have that watch the channels, and they all know that there's something strange going on in the skies, and they're fully awake to it now. Many people are waking up to it, and it's all the government now is panicking. They really are panicking at this now, because too many people are starting to view the skies and seeing what's going on. I'm going to go to another image for you now. Here also on this Mexico cam, you can see that the sun is just not the way it should be. I mean, look at the dimness and darkness. Again, the skies are eclipsing. We've got this huge heavenly body in front of our sun, as I've said before, and people still think that nothing's happening. NASA, government, military are 40, 50 years ahead of us in technology, and they have been using these mirrors and these cloaking devices up there at the sun, and also the sun flashes and dims. It just basically is in a very bad state right now. That object in front of the sun that's above our Earth's atmosphere is very real. It's a very real object that they're using to hide everything that's going on. The sun, our sun, is basically dimming right now, and also being affected by these heavenly bodies that are with it now. It's just so evident on the Mexico cams. Now, I've tried a lot of other cams through the weeks and months, and noticed as well that they basically turn the cams off, as I said before. They white screen some of the Mexico cams. The thing is, though, they make mistakes and we get to see objects all the time. Now, last night I had to take down a video because the sound quality was no good. It faded off and faded in. And so also I went out late last night and zoomed in on an object that looked very strange as well. like another object that was moving away from it. Amazing, spectacular vision of what I saw. So I basically put that on video. I know the video was short, but I'm going back out early hours of the morning, tomorrow morning, to see if I can see anything else that's going on up there in the skies as well. Because it's a clear night tonight. And also that object that I believe is in Venus, it's just getting bigger. It's very light and brighter here in the UK. And I just want to, basically it's just hunting and just keeping going, isn't it? You know, just keep going and just see what we can find. Sometimes we're not going to find anything, are we? Could do a video and just not find a thing. And other times we're going to see something, you know? Could be a good shot on one of the screens, and other screens we're not going to see anything like, you know? As I said before, I make mistakes. I look at something and basically it could be something else. So it's just basically clearly trying to get the right image, isn't it? Now, also, the sun is in a serious way right now. It's really bad, and the Soho Cam information proves it as well. The corona holes are getting much bigger now, and also there's other reports of earthquakes again all over the world. And media are not spreading the information out onto the worldwide net, and also with the weather channels and the news channels as well. They're not saying anything, are they, to the public? They want to keep it really quiet. So I do believe that these heavenly bodies are getting very close now. I really do. And this image just proves that we're being eclipsed. The sun is being eclipsed, and we're seeing this. The skies are much dimmer than they were. Now, come April, May, June, and we're still seeing this darkness, then we're all going to know that something seriously is going to happen, isn't it? The dark shadows prove it. I'm going to go to another image now for you. This is another image, okay? Now, the thing is, I keep going back to this image as well on the Mexico cam. It's very, very interesting. I mean, look at the shape of our sun. Now, below that as well, you've got the natural sun behind that plasma, behind that simulator, okay, that we can see in the skies. Now, with that, if you look at this diagram, you can see basically that, if I show you here, it's on a funny angle, isn't it? Now, the sunlight, the sun reflection on the sea is there. It's very red, isn't it? Very dim now. And basically, look at the darkness either side on the screen. And the sun is behind this huge mirror that's being cloaked all the time. The chemtrails give it away, because when the chemtrails are in front of it, it basically changes shape, doesn't it? It goes into straight lines. It shows its true shape. Now, it's being used to stop these huge solar flares that are coming down towards our Earth, and also it also is being used to hide Nibiru and Wormwood. I mean, they call it the Frightener, the Destroyer, and also the Binary Twin. It's going to come up on the horizon, I believe, not in a much long time. I believe in a near future time, we're going to see that rise. The Binary Twin, Nemesis, will rise on the horizon. And it's going to cause a huge problem to our Earth. Now, a couple of years ago, I looked at this cam, as I said before. It was much lighter and brighter. It's too dark, even for the timestamp there. 4:06. It's far too dark for Mexico. So we are really in some crazy times. And it's, as I said before, it's just keeping our eyes to the skies and just noticing what's going on. But I'm telling you now, around the world, it's very, very strange. Weather patterns. I've noticed today as well, the jet stream it's basically stopping and starting, causing erratic weather as well. Weather patterns here in the UK, you get warm weather in the morning, and then it drops temperature by 2 p.m. in the afternoon, and then the temperature rises and then drops. It's like waves, isn't it? It's like waves of weather patterns that we're getting, and it's affecting people. It really is. So I'm going to go to another image now, but it's so important that we get the true word out there, isn't it? Here on this cam as well, we're still seeing this, aren't we? We're still seeing this horizon, this colouring as well, this object that's reflecting the darkness of the sky to the right-hand side. It'd be the same on the left-hand side. It's so evident now. You can see also here on the sea. Okay, now the sun, okay, will be here on the left hand side. Now you can see blatantly there's two objects. Okay, you've got the sun that's reflecting on the sea, but this object is in the wrong place. It's coming up on the horizon. It's nothing to do with the sun. This is another heavenly body that's coming up on the horizon. If it was anything to do with the sun, it would be bang in the center and up. You'll see the reflection here. Two objects. 1, 2. This is where we've got that simulator above, and also the sun reflection. Now, the simulator, where it's blocking the horizon, it's darkening everything. Everything is dark. We're not getting the proper sunlight. We never are now. It's too late. This simulator is stopping us, okay, from feeling healthy, because our natural vitamin D is not being produced by the sun, and also the plant life. I mean, look at the trees on the ground here on this Mexico camp. They're just shriveled up. They're not as nice as they were last March or the March before that. They just look like January, December, winter. I mean, it's dark, isn't it? I mean, the reflections are proving that this simulator is up there. On the horizon again is a complete different reflection. You've got to notice this now. It's so important. Look at the reflection on the sea, and then look at that reflection coming up on the horizon. It doesn't fit. It's in a different place. I mean, the thing is, I've looked at many different cams and studied them and looked at them and enhanced them, changed them, and I'm seeing these huge reflections from other bodies, and they are here now. We've been lied to for many years by the government. It's the same old story. They always come out with the same lies to keep us quiet, to let us go our way. They don't want us to know the truth, because the truth will set us free. I'm going to go to another image now, but it's so important to get the message out there for everyone. Here on this cam as well, okay, this is an Acapulco cam in Mexico. You can see the two reflections and the dark shadow to the right side of the skies. Now look at the blue plasma at the top left hand corner, and you've got that red reflection from Nibiru. I mean, the thing is, these are definitely 100% that there's two bodies up there. Okay, now we've got that simulator that's in front of the sun. It's there. It's evident. It's on web pages as well, how it was produced, and also the ideas and scientists and everything. I mean, it's all written down. It's all documented. And now they've got that object up there. It's just amazes me how people, I mean, I just know that all you fantastic people that are watching the channel right now know that that object's up there, without a shadow of a doubt. The thing is, though, there's so many people that we need to wake up and just basically show them. And hopefully that they watch the channel and other channels as well, because, I mean, it's been shown before. Steve Olson and Dill Martin and Scott, Nibiru channel, many other fantastic people that are basically producing work and just carrying on. They are not letting go, and they just want to show the truth, which is brilliant, absolutely fantastic. And I mean, the thing is, government have lied to us so long now, and there's so many other people that just want to block the truth, want to push us down and stop us from producing true evidence of what's going on in the skies. Because the older generation, if you're 50, 60, even 70, even 80, I'm in my 40s, you will know that the skies have changed. You'll know for a fact that there's something strange going on. But for those that are in their early 20s and less, it's going to be a little bit hard, because the thing is, they've been doing this for a long time and the humanity have got used to it now. And I just want to show that these objects are incoming now. Let's not forget that the other channels, like Chris Potter, had said also about the simulator. Let's not forget this. It's so important, because it's so easy to forget what's been said in the past. These shadows and these reflections are proving everything that's been said in the past by these fantastic people. Even you guys, you subscribers, have sent me messages in the past. I remember your messages, and it's been fantastic for you to do sending them to me. Absolutely fantastic. I've documented most messages in that my diary, and I take a passion with this as well. It's so passionate. I mean, we've got to all stand together, for this. I mean, Mr. David Dobbs, I mean, he's got a channel, and basically he sees what's coming as well, and he's very passionate, and it does make you emotional, because the thing is, though, you just want to scream out to say that this event is coming. It's so real as well, And Mr. John Moore, I mean, the thing is, great guy that knows that his system is here now. The system is so in our faces now. It's screaming at us. It's knocking on our back door now. The government, as I say before, it's the same old story with them. They come out with the same lies, the same tax problems, and they just want our money just to keep themselves safe, put themselves in the underground cities, and just basically they're laughing behind our backs all the time. They're using the military to spray the skies to hide the system while they're down underground, using the military again as secret companies, and also, I mean, the whole situation is just basically to cover our eyes. And when this system does come, they think that they're going to be safe. And as I said before, many of other videos, they're not going to be safe. They just think there's a chance to save the banking system so they can come above ground and start again once they've depopulated our Mother Earth. This is the agenda. This is the plan. Many people know this. Some people are going to sit down and think, well, Matthew, I just don't know. Many people are going to sit on the fence for this. Other people are just going to be negative and just think, nah, this ain't going to happen. It's not happened yet. It didn't happen back in 1995. It didn't happen in 2012. The thing is, though, they put it in movies. They put the lies, they put fiction, and they put bits of the truth in films. Okay? Now, I've studied other films, The Day After Tomorrow, and I've studied many other movies that are come out in the past as well. And you do pick up on some of the information, It's just basically, we need to just be awake to this. We really do. It's so important, and I just want to get the word out there. At the end of the day, I just need to just put it into perspective, and also just letting you know that we're being fooled by the government system. I mean, it's getting to a point now that they need to announce it, but they're not going to do it. They're just going to leave it rolling right to the end. They're tracking it. They're tracking the system, and they know it's here. More chemtrails, more every single day. I'm going to go to another image for you. Here is another image. Okay, well, I just want to show you this image, okay, where you see this darkness of the skies. Look at these clouds, okay? These are our natural clouds. This is all we've got now. We haven't got no natural clouding anymore. They're just being burnt away. There's nothing to them anymore. The hydrogen is gone from them, okay? Now, this object, okay, this celestial body now, we've got a huge dark star, okay, Nemesis, that's very close to our sun right now, and it's burning straight through to our Earth's core. And they think that with this simulator it's going to help to stop a lot of problems. Well, it's not, is it? It's not doing anything, because the thing is, we're getting these huge earthquakes because the Earth's core is burning more than twice as hot now. We're just a rolling fireball underneath our feet, because down below it's just getting so hot now. It's causing a lot of tremors and problems. It's been doing this for a long time. It's getting worse. And also, I mean, these skies are just getting dimmer and darker. I'm going to go to another image now, see what we can find. I've just spotted this object on the top right hand corner on this cam as well, Mexico cam. Now, I have spotted this before in the past, okay? Now, as I said before, it could be just anything, but it's so important to get all the images and all the noticeable objects out there on screen, isn't it? Because it's just too dark, isn't it? And this object keeps coming up as well. And as again, I've checked this out. I've zoomed in, checked it, and seen what I can possibly try and tick off the boxes of what it could be, but it's just coming back as something else. I've seen this before. Now also, I mean, the thing is though, it's just dimmed everywhere. Everywhere's just dimming, isn't it? It really is. Falling apart. The whole system's falling apart now. It really is a true situation that's we're gonna get some serious weather, as I said before, calm before the storm. It's a really true saying, and we really need to keep our heads involved in this situation, because preparing is most important. As Prep Aussie says, we've got to prepare for this and saving lives, because the system is coming. It really is a situation now. I'm going to go to another image for you guys. Again, we've got this very, very shady situation, haven't we, with the simulator and the sun's reflection, and also it's just very, very dark. Now, if it's so important to let you know this, okay? It really is. Now, look at this, okay? You've got the reflection from the sun. Now, you've also got another reflection there as well, because naturally the sun will be a lot more lighter than this. You've got the simulator that's here. It's in the wrong place. Okay? You've got this chem cloud that's here on the left-hand side that's blocking. It shouldn't be. I mean, the thing is, you've got the binary twin that's reflecting here as well. There's other heavenly objects that have gone down on the horizon. And this object is completely the wrong shape of a sun. Look how dark it is on the land. It's just evident that we're dimming all the time. And respect to Sharice Nelson, who's a kind subscriber, and thank you for your emails and everything, and I hope you're okay. Respect to you over there in Texas. And I mean, there's some fantastic people that I've made friends with, and all you subscribers are fantastic to know that there is some serious problems out there in our skies. Mr. Ian Gordon as well. I've had some trouble with my Gmail address, and I will get this sorted. It just keeps stopping and starting. I mean, today my system froze. I was trying to do a video today, but basically it just crashed. Spent an hour trying to sort it. It does happen now and again. 2 days ago I tried it, and I could only cut the video in half. So basically the other half, just basically the sound went funny. I mean, the thing is, it does this, you know. It's so frustrating, but the thing is, so at least we're getting the messages out there. But everybody, I mean, that's I've spoke to and basically emailed and on the comment board in the past, I mean, the thing is, you're all fantastic people. And also, I just want to say as well that, I mean, I had an email of a really kind subscriber that said, thank you for keeping the comment board closed. Now, the reason why I'm doing this, okay, is because I don't want other negative characters to basically send you messages. It's, you know, it's unfair, you know. So just remember that at the end of the day, I respect you all. You're all fantastic. I'll send my love out to you all. I'm going to carry on and just basically to view the skies and see what we can find. And you've brought me to this position now, you know. So I respect you for that, and I'm just going to carry on right to the very end, because it's so important to look at the skies and get the right information. You know, I'm no rocket scientist. I'm just me, and I just basically enjoy viewing the skies, and I just know that it's far too dark. It really is getting too dark, because we're being eclipsed by the binary twin and other stars as well. There seems to be other light objects out there. Cryptic Star, really good friend of mine, and basically, as again, I've been having problems with my emails. It's just sometimes I want to pull my hair out, because it's so frustrating to not be able to. When I send an email, it's like it's pending, you know, and it's taking so long, and then it's anyway. So anyway, it's like you have to clear your system. Do you know what I mean? And basically reboot and things. And I don't want to lose work, and it's a situation, you know. But I'll get there at the end, and I just want to say thank you again for being supportive and strong, and just basically viewing the channel. So, as again, the skies are just too dark. I mean, you can see the reflection of this simulator. You can see the sun reflection on the sea. and also the redness there of the mixed colours of the sun and the binary twin, and the chemtrail, the poisons that they're spraying up in the skies. And as I said at the beginning of the video, it's affected a lot of people. It's causing people to become ill. And I've had tons of messages in the past and the present, and even a few today, saying that they're not well at all. They're really not. They can feel heaviness and stingy eyes and flu-like symptoms. But the thing is, though, the pharmacy, the pharmaceutical stores and Walmarts or wherever you are in the world, they will just keep pumping you with drugs to try and basically to keep them in pocket with money, which is totally unfair, really, because it's getting to a point. I mean, the thing is, drink mineral water. It's so important. Don't drink the tap water because of the fluoride. There's chems in everything now. I mean, it's settled everywhere now, isn't it? I'm breathing it in every day, so it looks strange walking around with a gas mask. I mean, that would probably help, but it's just one of them situations. Anyway, I'm going to go to another cam now for you and see what we can look on the other cam. Here on this webcam as well in Mexico, you can see this, can't you? It's called this cam is the Manzanillo Playa La Ordinancia cam. Now, I can't really pronounce that in Mexican, but basically I'll try my best. But the thing is, you can see this, can't you? I mean, this object above these chemtrails just looks like it's ready to rip and burn through the chems and down to us. I mean, it looks dangerous up there, doesn't it? It's got so brighter and so much. I mean, the plasma is so strong now, and again on the land, it's just far too dark, far too dim for Mexico. I mean, I've seen these before. And it was much bluer, brighter with the yellow sun, but now we've got some real problems up there, haven't we now? And it's just changed completely, hasn't it? Anyway, so I'm going to buy a new microphone on Monday because the old ones give up the ghost. So we're just basically using the laptop mic at the moment. So anyway, it was just important to send these messages out to you, so I'm not, it's just carrying on, isn't it? So as you can see here, you can see all that chemicals that have been sprayed in the skies early hours of the morning. I mean, you can just see this, can't you? And I'm going to go to another image now, another cam for you. So basically, it's just absolutely spectacular watching how they're getting away with this, the military, because we are really in end times now, because every single day I'm looking at the skies in the morning now, and they're just blocking the skies. More chem planes every day now. They're spraying around above and under our sun, in front of it and everything. We can see what's going on now, can't we? And they should now be open with us to the public, because it's got so bad now, isn't it? Here also on this volcano cam in Mexico, you can see where the volcano is puffing out that smoke. It's been starting to activate. I mean, the thing is, these super volcanoes are being active as well. There's other reports as well on news media. I mean, the thing is, the YouTube channels, the WikiLeaks as well, the ones to watch. There's news channels that basically get slammed down, and by government, they don't want anything to be leaked out. The thing is, these volcanoes are starting to warm up now, aren't they? The reason for this as well is because the Earth's core is burning, heating up. Earthquakes. I mean, they are getting bigger, these earthquakes, okay? Now, even the smaller ones are frightening for the people that live on the land in them areas around the world. This huge celestial body that's getting closer to our Earth, wormwood, is coming in. It really is coming in now. And basically the colours of the skies, the red, and basically the blue as well, the celestial reflections, coming in every day now, aren't they? So again, I'm going to, as I said before, I'm going to go out tonight and see what I can see in those skies, northeast and west, south, see what I can spot and zoom into it. And if I don't see anything tonight, well, it's going to be another night. There's always another night. There's always another day. So it's just basically just keeping going, isn't it? But I'm going to keep an eye on these volcanoes as well. It's very important. because there's something going on. There really is with these, with the whole thing. The whole situation now is falling apart, isn't it? All the evidence that I've noted down and I've documented and written in my diary and looked at other people's work, studied this, and noticed that things are starting to ring true, aren't they? They really are. Here's that Mexico cam that basically I saw yesterday. It's a live cam. And look at the skies again, these chemtrails. You can see this. HARP is working 24/7 now, manipulating the clouding system, the skies, to hide everything that's going on above us. Because when people start noticing, okay, when things do start seriously darkening, and they are starting to darken now, they really are. We're in March, as I said before, it's supposed to be a lot lighter than this now. Our dark nights are over now. The winter period here in the northern hemisphere is over, but we're still getting the dark nights, dark mornings. And when they see those celestial bodies, they're just going to think the government have lied to them all that time. They're not going to trust anybody. They're just going to be in flight mode, survival mode, flight and fight. And basically they're going to be looting and basically trying to save their families' lives. And it's got to be a situation where we've got to prepare now. Stock up. It really is important that we stock up. So when things do start changing in a big way, the weather patterns and everything, there's a greater chance that you could survive more than now. Because the thing is though, you need food and water to live. And basically, if you haven't got that, then you're just going to be out trying to find it. The worst thing ever is hunger, feeling hungry or thirsty. Because government will run the other way, the military won't help you. They've already dealt with it now. They've made their agenda. It's all planned. Anyway, I'm going to go now, so I'm going to go back to another video tomorrow for you. But I just wanted to talk through things and respect other people's channels and others and all the subscribers that are basically watching the videos. It's been brilliant to produce the work, and yeah, that's just basically just be ourselves and just carry on. Anyway, have a great evening and a great Sunday tomorrow from Matt Rogers.